Okay, so this is the warm-up on page 20. Find the coordinates of the whole. We have to factor the denominator. What multiplies to 5 that adds to 6 is positive 5, positive 1. So for the whole, then we eliminate this factor. So when x plus 1 equals 0, it'll give me the x coordinate of the whole. When I write my condensed function, when I divide these factors, anything divided by itself is 1. So my condensed function is 1 over x plus 5. So to find the y-coordinate of the whole, I take my negative 1, I substitute that into x in the condensed function. Oh, that's positive, so we get 1/4. For number 2, we have to divide for the slant asymptote. This is tricky. The numerator, we need to rewrite the numerator as plus 0x minus 16. The only way our division is going to be neat and organized, or the only way box method will work, is if you put this 0x here to hold the spot of the missing term. All right, for box method, I got my divisor, I got the dividend, that makes my columns. X squared goes back in the box. We divide x squared divided by x. That's x. Multiply it back. X times 2. This diagonal has to add up to 0x, so I like to subtract. 0x minus 2x is negative 2x. Divide again, negative 2x divided by x is negative 2. The remainder doesn't matter, so our slant asymptote is, where should I write the answer? Here. Y equals x minus 2. If you are long division, here's how you're going to do it. X squared divided by x, same starting process, that's x. Multiply it back, x times x, x squared. X times 2, 2x. Subtract, so that's negative 2x minus 16. Divide again, negative 2x divided by x, just like we did here. It's negative 2. There's your answer again. Slant asymptote, y equals x minus 2. All right, number 3. Domain, range, X-intercept, and Y-intercept. All right, let's start with domain. That is when the denominator cannot equal 0. Solve. So x cannot equal negative 6. Range. Range comes from the horizontal asymptote. So when I look at this, I see, and it's not asked for, but I can still write it. The horizontal asymptote is y equals this constant, negative 7. So the range is y cannot equal negative 7. X-intercept is when I set the whole equation equal to 0 and solve. Before I start dealing with the left side of my equation, I have to move this constant over here. I need a constant number equals just one term. I need this term by itself. All right, 7 over 1. Now we go 1 times 1, 7 times x plus 6. I'm going to distribute. Isolate the x. Divide by 7. So our x-intercept is negative 41 over 7, comma 0. Y-intercept, that is when I replace the x with 0. So I get 1/6 minus 7. When we add and subtract a fraction with an integer with this whole number, I need common denominators. So since this denominator is a 6, I'm going to make this denominator into a 6. But if I multiply to the denominator, I have to multiply to the numerator. 1 minus 42 is negative 41 over 6. So y-intercept is 0, comma, negative 41 over 6. All right, now go on and do the rest of the test review.